Hello, everybody. I don't know if I have any of you yet, but anyway, I'm going to start talking anyway. I am Becky. I am a mixed media artist from the St. Louis area. I'm trying to find my other card here that I usually show you. I am unprepared today. There we go. Okay, cool. So that's me. Here's my information. You can screenshot this or go to the website. The link tree is also in the description of this video as well as the description of my channel. There you go. It shows all the places on the internet that I am and some extra little cool things that I'm doing. I am a designer for PM Artist Studio. PM Artist Studio is a mother-daughter team business in Texas. They design and sell stamps and stencils for mixed media, and I am one of their designers. These are the times that you can catch them on YouTube. You can screen this shot. You can screenshot this anyway too. And their website is just pmartiststudio.com. They have a Facebook group called Makers of Mixed Media Art/Artists. And that's that. And also, I'm the inventory manager at a local bead and yarn shop. It's called the Bead Place. Our website is beadplace.net. I'm working on getting a card. So anyway, I don't see anywhere that there is chat. I don't see it as a possibility. It says there are 9 people watching. Let's see. Where is the chat? Let me see. I'm watching on YouTube. I don't see a chat. I see a chat on my phone. I don't see a chat on my iPad. Isn't that fun? Huh, love it. I do not have a mystery moderator tonight. So it's just me. If I can figure out how to get to the chat, please, if you're talking to me, please put some emojis and type your question or comment all in caps so I am more likely to see it. Yeah, it's just there's 12 of you watching now. That's awesome. Thank you. Let me close this out of YouTube for a second, and I'm going to go back in and see if there is a chat, because without a chat, I can't talk to you. Let me see. Tonight, we're going to talk about some glue books. I promised myself that this year I would start doing some junk journaling and art journaling, and just organically, it's kind of turned into glue books. I have several different kinds of glue books, and I will show them to you. Oh, explore simpler, safer experiences for kids and families. I might have marked this as a children's video, and so you can't chat. Isn't that great? I don't love that. I don't love that at all. Well, okay, well, have fun, and I'm just going to start talking anyway. I wish I knew who was watching. Please give me a thumbs up if you like what you're seeing. I am starting I have a new internet connection setup, streaming setup. So please leave me a comment letting me know if you can see me and hear me. Hopefully you can. And if my audio and video is better than it has been before, because that's the goal. And I would like to know your feedback. If it's horrible, please tell me it's horrible. If it's better, then please tell me it's a little better. I think somebody's trying to text me. Okay. So I've been doing some glue booking. I have a couple different kinds of glue books here, and we're going to look at them. So first I want to mention somebody who has kind of pushed me into, well, inspired me to start glue booking. Can't talk today. So my friend Lexi told me about a channel on YouTube. It's True Point of Creation, and that is linked below also. So my friend CJ runs that channel, and he does lots of collaging. He does like frameable collages that are like really cool looking. I don't exactly do that. I kind of do it my own way. But Lexi and CJ are the ones who inspired me to start doing all this collaging stuff. Since I am a mixed media artist, I kind of throw some mixed media in there too. So that's that. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4 books to show you, and then a 5th idea that I have, but I have not started yet. Okay, so let's start with this one. I posted a little bit about this one on the internet yesterday. So I keep my stuff in cigar boxes. My neighbor smokes cigars a lot, so I get like a dozen of these a month. And I keep all kinds of stuff in them, and I just label them, and there you go. It's very easy that way. Yeah, I'm looking at YouTube, and I think this is marked for kids, and so there's no chat. Huh. No comment. Well, my husband says no comments either. You probably can't comment until it's over. Anyway, so the audio and video looks good, though, so that's one step forward. Anyway. Okay, so have you seen on YouTube this little gadget right here is so popular these days? What is that little gadget, Becky? What is it? It is a punch that looks like a postage stamp. It's the same size as a postage stamp. I believe they said it's 1 inch by 1.9 inches. It's very cool. So I got this little notebook from Patricia of PMR Studio. A few months ago, she made these really cool notebooks, and she sold them, and they all have a quote inside. This one says, the truth is, most of us discover where we are headed when we arrive. Bill Watterson said that. He's the creator of Calvin and Hobbes, the cartoon. And Patricia signed it right there. And then on the back, there's a little PMR Studio symbol. I thought it was cool. So this is the perfect size for my little postage stamps. So I keep everything I need in this little box. My glue sticks, my reverse tweezers. Okay, so here's the punches I've been working on. Oh my gosh. I'll show you these, and then I'll show you what's in my book. Check these out. Isn't this cool? I've been a busy girl, huh? No, I was up very late last night. A little bit too late. Oh, there's my friend Barb's face. I cut it out of the picture she sent me. So yeah, these are gel prints. This one is music paper. This one's from a Pizza Hut ad we got in the mail. Gel prints, magazine images. This one's a little doll. Isn't that creepy? So creepy. That one's a gel print. Oh, this one's from a yarn label. So just all kinds of stuff. Yay. I made myself a little template. So like when I'm looking at something, I can decide, oh, I want to count just that part, or maybe I want to do just that part, you know. I can move it around and decide which part, you know, I want to cut out. Maybe I just want to cut out that, you know. So I keep that in there too. Yeah. So that is those. And we will make a couple pages in this book a little bit later after I show you all my books. I'll probably make a little bit in each book. I was going to ask the audience, hey, what kind of book do you want me to make? But I can't talk to you guys, so I'm just going to do a little bit in each book for you tonight. How about them apples? Okay, I'm going to get a drink. Stay hydrated, kids. I just had plain water tonight. I would normally tell you to put in the chat what you're drinking, but that's not going to happen tonight. Anyway. So, okay. So I only have a couple pages in this book so far. So a lot of people, when they do these, they put them real close together. They put a whole bunch, you know, and like every page is just, you know, like that. I'm going to mix it up and do different stuff with it. Because why not? So there's some of my watercolor. That's a brayer off from gel printing. That's stamps from gel printing. That's a gel print. These are magazine pictures. That's a brayer off. All kinds of little stuff. That's for my newer stencils, the sweater weave. A lot of these are magazine images. That's scrapbook paper that I painted on. A little flower. There's a face. And then this one, that's a fun layout. So this is just from a magazine or a flyer or something. I thought I would just break it up and do whatever. And then this is scraps of a brayer off from gel printing. So Each page is going to be a little bit different. I have some ideas. But I thought this book was just a really good size for this little thing like that. And it all fits in this box. Isn't that cute? Yay. And the tweezers just happen to match the stamp. So, yeah. I like these reverse tweezers. They're cool. Okay. So, next, I'm going to put this somewhere where I won't lose it. Okay, so next, I call this my Slop book. I guess you could call it art journal because it's, you know, there's art in it. I don't journal. I don't write things. So I don't feel right calling it a journal. I don't know. I'm going to call it my Slop book. I was going to redo the cover, but look at the cover. It is so pretty. I got this book from a free little library. There's like 5 of those in our neighborhood. It's called The Last Tale of the Flower Bride. And look at the, isn't that cool? And it goes all the way around. Very pretty. Okay, so I put the date of when I started it right there in the corner. Let me take you up a little bit. There we go. Okay. The date I started is right there, and I called it the Slop book. I wrote that right there. I started off thinking that I would put a quote on all these layouts and kind of like ransom letter notes and just stuff, but it's kind of turned into something else, and I'm rolling with it. But yeah, so the quote here over her eye, I put it over on her eye on purpose. It says, "Do small things with great love," by Mother Teresa. She's right. Listen to Mother Teresa. And then on the back, it covers her mouth. It says, "No. No." I don't know. So I am randomly just opening this book and making a layout. So here is one of them. I think I only have like 4 so far. So it is a mixture of magazine images, letters, kind of ransom style for magazines, some stamps from PM Artist Studio. This one is called Becky. I believe it's a little lightning bug or a ladybug. It is by Joan, I believe, or Fran. I am so sorry. I don't remember right now. And then Mowing Duck is by that same person also. I believe it's Joan. I should have wrote this down before I started, shouldn't have I? Yes, I should have. Anyway, and then I like the number 23, and there's my name. I did a little bit of blackout poetry a little bit. I just kind of highlighted a couple words here within the pages with some Tim Holtz crayons. And then this is around the edge of the purple is just some an ink pad, and I literally just did this with the ink pad directly to the page. So it made a mess. I love it. Let's see. This one might have been my first one. I don't know. This one says, "We generate fears while we sit. We overcome them with action." And I have my barcode stamp over here. Oh, that quote is by Dr. Henry Link. I don't know who that is, but that's what it said. So, and that's my barcode stamp on there. All the stamps and stencils that I'll mention tonight are available at pmartiststudio.com. You can just type in Becky and you'll see all my stuff. Or type in the name of the other artist that I tell you it's from. I'm talking funny because I want a chat to be there. It's kind of bugging me that there's no chat. So I'm just going to talk in circles and be silly. Anyway, so that's my barcode stamp. The letters or the numbers on the barcode are my birthday, my husband's birthday, and our daughter's birthday. So that's cool. And there's really nothing else on this page. I kind of circled this with some Tim Holtz crayons, and yeah. Then let's see. That's the one I did last night. So this chapter is called Azure, and I kind of isolated that with a scrap. I believe this was some Happy Mail that I got in a swap. So I cut that out and I put the cutouts here and here. There's my stars. I believe this is one of the Poppy Pods by Susan Dufresne. I believe that's what it is. This is the Dead Flower stamp by Darcy Sanders, and it's up there also. And then on the sides here is my Party Eye stamp, then down there at the bottom. And then again, I isolated a sentence that says, I don't know why it mattered. I didn't know why it mattered. Yeah. I didn't know why it mattered. Yeah. So, yeah. I just did that one last night. I didn't even post that in Makers yet. And there's one more, I believe. This one says vampire. Because the words I highlighted on this page sound like a vampire. It says indigo sucked on to sweet mortal experiences. So I have no idea if this book is full of vampires or not, but that what I isolated there kind of sounds like it. So it turned out to be a lot of what do you call it? Blackout poetry. Who would have thought? So under here, these rubbings, I put a tiny stencil under the page, then took one of the Tim Holtz crayons and scribbled on it like a frottage. And that's what those are. And then that's my Quilty is Charged stamp on there. And then I think there's one more. Let me get a drink. Yeah, so this one isn't very exciting. This is wrappers from Dum Dum Suckers. That's my favorite flavors. The root beer one and the mystery flavor. And then my receipt from when my local meetup went to lunch at the Fairview Inn. It's a local dive bar that we like. So I wrote on here, local mixed media, who went with us. And that was just a couple weeks ago we went there. Some of the people in the makers of mixed media art/artists who are local to the St. Louis area, we got together and we did some gel printing. And we went to dinner, and that's the receipt. So I guess in a way it's kind of a scrapbook too, a memory book. So yeah, and that's all. So I'm literally just randomly opening to a page and just doing stuff. So that's that. And if it gets to like be too thick, I'll probably remove, some pages here or there, but it's fun. Okay, so let's move this out of the way. And I'm saving the biggest one for the last. Okay, so this. I get this book at my local thrift shop. It's a recipe book, and it's not my style at all, but it has potential. Look at this. I'm going to cover this up. Look at this. So the cover, I'm going to take you up so you can see. The cover comes out like this, and you can stand it up like that. And it stands up like an easel. Probably can't see because the camera's too close. Anyway, so it flips open. It's on hinges. Not hinges. What is that? Spiral. So there's tabs there because it's a recipe book, and it said chicken, desserts, salads, whatever. So, but this is what I call my en masse book. I think it was Mary, Mom's a Hippie, who told me about this. I'd been collecting words for this and didn't even know it was a thing, and she told me it's a thing. So, go me. So this, each tab behind it has like 10 pages, and I figure all those pages will be one thing. You'll see. So I've been collecting magazine images that say the word the, T-H-E, the. So this will be covered with a print that says the. And everything on here says the. I just like the word the. I don't know why. So I've been cutting all of them out as I've been harvesting my magazines for things. Every page will have a picture of Grumpy Cat because I like Grumpy Cat. And I got a Grumpy Cat book from one of the free little libraries around here too. And I thought, well, yeah, let's sneak in a picture of her every page. So there's that. And then I might have another one. No, some of these I have another one started. So yeah, there's not so much thought that goes into this. I'm just taking them and I put down the biggest pieces first, and then kind of fill it in with the smaller pieces and just slap it up there. So the next section is .com. So I'm saving things that say .com and I'm adding to it. And there she is. Grumpy Cat. She's adorable. I'm watching YouTube and my picture is a lot better. I hope my audio is better. I wish somebody could tell me if I was better or not, but there's no chat. I did all the things right, but it's probably marked for children, so there's probably no, yeah. It's always something, right? Technology. Okay, so this one is and. I like ampersands a lot. I have a ampersand right there. And I also have a stencil through pmartiststudio.com that is all ampersands. I like ampersands. So I'm going to put a print with my ampersand stencil on this cover page. And this one, the word and the ampersands aren't as popular as you'd think. I do have more, but not a lot. And there's Grumpy Cat. There she is. I love her. And then the next one is numbers. And there's numbers. And Grumpy Cat, look at that. She really doesn't like that page. She's really grumpy there. I'm a little bit goofy. So there's all numbers there. I'm saving prices, percentages, times, fractions, percentages, all kinds of numbers. And I have lots more too. Phone numbers. Oh, there's another page. And where's Grumpy Cat on this one? Can you find her? This one's a Where's Waldo? She's right there. Okay. And that's all. Okay, the next one is eyes. It's all eyeballs. All eyeballs. And Grumpy Cat. All eyeballs. I like eyeballs. Oh, and then the second page has started too. And I'll show you how I organize my scraps in a minute here too. And then I guess I just wanted to put that one on there, and these will all be full eventually too. Okay, so the next one is barcodes. I like barcodes. I have a barcode stamp. So there is my barcodes so far. I get them from magazines or food labels, stuff in the mail, just anything. And there's Grumpy Cat. She's so cute. Let's see. And then QR codes. Oh, I put a cover page on that one. So that's my QR code stamp that I have at pmartiststudio.com. So that's the cover for that. And then there's a QR code page. Yay. Did you just hear a buzz? That's my husband's pizza. He's making pizza. So there's my QR code page with Grumpy Cat. And I thought I had a second one started. Maybe. No, but there's Grumpy Cat. I put her on there already. And then the last one I have is socials. And so this is, you would not believe how often in magazines and brochures and things in the mail, you see this little thing like follow us on Instagram. All those silly things. So I'm saving those too because it's funny. And I have other ideas. There's 2 more tabs in here. One I have an idea for, and the other one, it already says miscellaneous, and it'll be probably a different thing every page. I have ideas. Okay. So we'll come back to that maybe, and maybe we'll work in there a little bit later. Okay. Move this out of the way. And I will get a drink. Okay. So this came from the thrift shop down the street also. It's beautiful news. It's been laminated on the cover. It's a soft cover, but it's been laminated, so it's pretty hefty. And this is going to be my color book. There's nothing in it yet. But look how pretty of a book that is. So this is going to be a color book. I'm saving things that are all green or all blue or all yellow. So this will be a purple page. Like this will be an orange page. This will be a blue page. You can imagine. That'll be a black page probably. I just didn't want to do it with like blank backgrounds because I want something fun to show through any little holes. So I thought this book is really cool. And there's some neat statistics in there too. It's all beautiful news. So that's a cool book. I like it. Fun fact, the books at the thrift shop down the street are 10 cents. No, they're 25 cents. One or the other. I think they're 25 cents. But on Wednesdays, they're buy one, get one free. Isn't that funny? Okay, so this is the start of the show. Little history. When I was like 3 or 4 years old, I liked to cut up my mom's magazines. Just pictures that I found that I liked for one reason or another. And I would paste them into a book. I had a big book, a little bit bigger than this. It was just blank pages, had Mickey Mouse on the cover. And I would just glue pictures that I liked into there. Well, when my mom passed away a few years ago, next week is the anniversary, in fact. Anyway, when I went through her stuff, I found that book that I made when I was 3 or 4 years old. And I liked pictures of animals, food, and babies. Huh. So I've been collecting images since then, with the intentions of making a book like that now, my 50-year-old self making the same kind of book that my 4-year-old self made, just to compare them. And let me tell you what, there's a lot of babies, not babies. There's a lot of food and animals in here, but not babies. I'm just going through magazines and mail and just anything, and finding pictures that I like for one reason or another and putting them in here kind of randomly, kind of strategically. You'll see. And it's cool because the songs that are in here are a lot of songs that I listened to when I was 3 and 4 years old when I made that first book. So that's cool. And again, I didn't want like a blank background. So the music is a really good backdrop for any little, holes that I have. This book is a work in progress. That I don't know if it'll ever be done, but I just kind of add images to it every now and then. But I've got a lot in here so far. The quote here I put, imagination is the beginning. George Bernard Shaw. So, in fact, I'll show you a magazine later. I subscribed to a special magazine full of craziness just for this project, but then I ended up using other magazines too. So there you go. So normally I would ask you, hey, do you want to see every page of this? Or do you just want me to flip through it randomly? But there's no chat. So I'm just going to go through every page kind of quickly. There we go. Make sure it's on shot. There we go. I'm going to flip through it all just kind of quickly and tell you about little bits of it. Sometimes I just randomly glue stuff in places, and sometimes it's strategically done, and I will show you about that when I get to it. This one says, No One Like You is the name of the song. I found this that says, Rebecca, Rebecca, Rebecca. So I put that there. Little camera there. And let's see. That pretty? I think that's pretty cool. There's a bird and rainbow connection. So everything on here is rainbowy goodness. Love it. Yeah, so just random, really cool images. There's words on here. I like words. I have a whole cigar box full of letters and words. You'll see that later. That says, when kindness is hard. And I put knitting because knitting is one of my outlets. So when I'm mad, knit something. This is from a really old magazine, like from the 60s or 70s. 60s or 70s. It's like faded. Back when they had, cigarette ads in magazines. And there's a cat. I like cats. Yeah. So it's all kinds of stuff, really. There's a cool picture. Breaking Bad. I like that show. All kinds of stuff. Trying to keep moving, otherwise we'll be here all night. Part of a word search. I like word searches. That's some food from that old magazine. It says Pookie. It says magic. There's a octopus. That's from one of the aquariums in Branson. We went there a couple of years ago for my daughter's birthday. There's a cat. I like cats. People drinking wine. I like wine. And ooh, pretty camera. I used to take pictures. I wouldn't say professional, but I was advanced hobbyist at least. I did a lot of really cool photography. But then it got too expensive. So, pretty expensive hobby. That reminds me of Lilu from Fifth Element. Surfing. There's a hand. I like hands. And, ooh, animals. See, that should go on my red page, my red book. But I think when I did this, I didn't think I was going to do a color book yet. That. There's an ampersand. Yeah. Be your own boss. I had, what was it? Like a tech magazine. I forgot what it's called. Anyways, a tech magazine. And it was like from early 80s, maybe. I don't know. That looks like the bus in Lost. I like the show Lost a lot. That her hair is cute. She reminds me of me. So I cut that out. Got the leg lamp, got a bagpiper, got some dogs, people in a cafe, more dogs, fudge. Yeah. A sheep. Is that one page? Yep, that is one page. Make it a drink. Octopus. I like octopuses. Isn't that cool? Birds. She's cool. She's cool. Hands. Squirrel. He's jumping over stuff. There's a bunch of feet. Rebecca, you're invited. That was one of those dinners where they tell you about like burial plots and they pay for your dinner or something. She's cool. She's sitting on a chair. It says A. Reminds me of when Phil, the traveling bead salesman, came to our shop. We did a live show, and one of the letters, one of the products we were selling had the number AAA on it. He said, "Ah!" And it was funny because we didn't expect that. Anyway, it says handmade, and here's some handmade jewelry, like, because I work in a bead shop. My dog is bigger than your dog. Sandworm. It looks like my snake. Rio. And there's a fox and a silly goose. Scum sucker. Clean up your act. That was from a fish magazine. I think it was advertising like a fish cleanup system or something. I don't know. Here's a receipt. It wouldn't fit on the page, so I pulled it up. It's from Hot Topic. What did I buy? Googly Eyes cat pin. Oh, yeah. I put that on the fridge like a magnet. It's a cat with googly eyes. It's cute. Skateboarding. What do you call that? Not Yeti. What do you call that? Bigfoot. And chicken. Becky. There's a sheep. So this Old MacDonald had a farm. So this is all animals on here. So that's kind of a themed page. Mostly I'm just putting them with whatever is like the same kind of colors. Like this is faded and old, and these are faded and old. I like these postcards. They're in the middle of magazines. Rubik's Cube. Who remembers Rubik's Cubes? Yeah, and that's from an old magazine. I think Mimi Hoarder Crafter gave me that. It says blow them. I think it said blow them a kiss, but I just cut it out. And so it says blow them. And then I made a little joke here. I don't know. I'm not going to say it out loud, but you can read it. That's the name of the song, but then I made it better, right? Yeah. See no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil. I like that. This down here says Las Vegas. We got married in Vegas. Stars. And where the book is cool, like I'm leaving like this show out. This was in the book already. So I'm kind of like going around it, Flowers. This is in our backyard. Stars. Yeah. Giraffe. I'll probably leave that giraffe out because he's cool. He's really cool. Never heard of that song though. Willie the Whistling Giraffe. I don't know about that. Make it unusual. I'm pretty unusual. Oh, here's another one that I kind of embellished the name of the song. Smells Like. Yeah. If you know, you know. Oh no, and my video is marked for kids. Oh shoot. I'm gonna get kicked off of YouTube. I'm gonna have to go in later and see if I can fix the settings. Oh no. Yeah, my videos are not for children. Oopsies. Some of them are 42. They're like 42. Oh my gosh. That's hilarious. The one video that's accidentally marked for kids. Yeah. Anyway. I thought these were kind of whimsical and fun. This comes out of here. Little pocket. This was a booger to glue down. It's foil. It's like a blind pack of Tokidoki unicorns. And it was in there. And this would not stay. I tried 3 different kinds of glue. It would not stick. But eventually we got it to stick. I thought those people were fun. And I embellished them with animals. And this animal is hungry. This animal is hungry. Anyway, zebras, Hello Kitties, music, dog. Letter B. She looks like Rachel Riley from Big Brother, but it's not. Big cat. Watermelon. Toriyami syrup. You know you want my cookies, it says. There's a disco ball. It says, let's get zesty. Have a tree on each page. Come on. There we go. This is fairly new pages. I did these like pretty much in one evening. Yeah. Like her. Lock. Cat. Bingo. It says bingo there. It's a little image out of magazine. It says bingo. There's cake. I like cake. Flowers. That whole page is flowers. It says plethora of plants. Looney Tunes. I thought that was neat. I don't know. It was from an old magazine. I don't know what it is. Koala. Put a little doll head on this image of whatever that was. Better out than in. He's on a bidet. Is that what you call it? A bidet where it shoots water up your butt? I don't know. Life is all about having fun. There's Jack Black. He's fun, right? I think he's fun. It says reality still exists, and I put it upside down, and there are mushrooms. I'm going to try to make this kind of an Alice in Wonderland themed thing. I like Alice. Sacred Heart. Old. Oh, I put 1937 there. This must have been from a 1937 magazine or something. I know a couple people have given me older stuff like that. She's cool. This says cheer, cry, vomit, bitch, hope. Yeah. Here you go. Pancakes. Love pancakes. It's not as easy as it looks. True that. Water in the club soda. I don't know. There's a remote control. Tim Tams. I like Tim Tams. Legos. Oh, Van Gogh. The past, the present, the future, and she's drinking wine. Tricks of the trade. What do you call this? Fennec Fox. Fishy. See, it's 3 little fishies, and there's 1, 2. I guess there'll be a 3rd fish eventually. It's homemaker rated. And there's some geckos. And she's fun. Inside of a tree. Rock and roll, it says. Rock and roll. It reminds me of Rocky Horror. I like Rocky Horror. That's fun. It's pretty. Penguins. And the back of a receipt from Little Caesars. Little Caesars was my first job when I was a teenager. And here's a guy staring at, I guess, an old school cell phone. Maybe a calculator. I don't know. Cat. Puff the Magic Dragon. So I kind of made kind of surreal here. Puff the Magic Dragon and some goldfish growing on the tree. It says, it's about time you introduce your body to your mind. So kind of a surreal, kind of a trippy thing going on there. Rub the magic lamp. Maybe you'll get your chat back. It's bugging me that there's no chat. I feel like I'm just talking to myself. I am just talking to myself, you know. I like that. I have, okay, so that's Portrait of Adam. And get the glare off there. There we go. I took a big picture of that, made a postcard out of it. I should have found it. And I put the letters on here. Pull my finger. Yeah. Bum, 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 bum. I'm a silly girl. The gray goose honk. I thought that was fun. It says free. Kangaroo. Button. Sewing machine. It says go ahead. Be picky. It says happy. And this is just all kinds of hobbies and stuff. Somebody where I work gave me a bunch of magazines. It's called Where Women Create. And it's all full of just people's art studios. So this came from that, and that came from that. Just all the different little elements of what their art studios look like. Snake. Oh, there's a flyer for the 20th anniversary banquet for the place we get our snake food at. Snake Pit. So I guess this will be my snake page. And there's a cat right there. I don't know why I put a cat there. Okay, so look at the name of the song. What? If you guys heard this song, I'm not going to say it, but come on. That's a children's song? What? Yeah. I don't know. I'm going to keep those stars up there because I like stars. Stars are cool. Oh, they're at the bottom too. That's cool. Hot air balloons. I like hot air balloons. But I wouldn't go in one because that would be frightening. This is all made of buttons. Isn't that cool? Dog. That. This. I don't know what this is. I was going to use this for a brayer off page, but the more I looked at it, the more I'm like, yeah, it's just weird. I got to cut it out. So it's a bunch of men playing chess in a pool. Yeah. It's kind of a pink page. Another rainbowy page. Got some Pringles things on there. I love Pringles. Kool-Aid. Terry's orange chocolate. It says crafty hot. Just like me, I'm crafty and I'm hot. Or something, I guess. I don't know. Mermaid, octopus. This is all under the sea. And here again, I embellished the name of the song right there. It matters. Yeah. There's a crab, another octopus, all kinds of under the sea stuff, and ice cream. I don't know. Clinically proven. I must have added that. Yeah, I added that. So this is all from, I wish I could think of the name of the magazine. Popular Mechanic. Right there it says. Popular Mechanic. From 1980 something. Because there's a boombox. We call it not hot air balloon. What is that? Grandfather clock. That's what it's called. Okay. Rocking horse. So like that's the same page. It says craft. This one says a helping hand shouldn't cost an arm and a leg. It's true. This is fun. It says ta-da! And it's a ribbon made out of money. Let's say surprises. A new adventure. Welcome back. Music. A grandma swig of bourbon. What? Record shop. Art Nouveau. And she needs to put some pants on. She doesn't have any pants on. He's pretty. Hokey Pokey. Hot and fresh. And the penguin says easy money. I don't know. Doberman. Always keep your beautiful imagination and exquisite humor. With a Doberman. Blythe dolls. This is all made of like buttons and found objects. I think it's cool. She's cute. I really don't like kids too much, but she's cute. And she has the COVID virus on her head and over here. We're getting towards the end. Shoot film. Shoot film. Ooh, there's an arrow. Arrow is one of the prompts in this month's collage prompts at makers of mixed media art/artists. I have to find another arrow. Yep, smiley faces. And the mulberry trek. I put trek on there. I think it was the mulberry bush. I grew up on Mulberry Street. Old man salt bush. I guess that's what that lizard's called. I don't know. This old man shit. He sure did. Yeah. I like making the song names better. This old man shit. And there's a wave right there. Miley. That girl can sing. I thought that was cool of a hand. This is creating. Good laugh and a long sleep are the best 2 cures for anything. Irish proverb. Billy Boy. Yep, Little Miss Muffet. I'll probably do something with that title too. That's pretty funny. That's just begging for something to be done to it. And there is a singer and a typewriter. And okay, so this is the special page. This is a nod to my mom because all those years my mom kept my original collage book. So this song right here, Are You Sleeping, Brother John? Farah Jaka, I can't say it with an accent. Anyway, that song. My mom used to sing me that song when I was little. And we sang that song and yeah, Rudolph anyway. This song especially. So this page is all about things my mom liked. Butterflies. Seashells. The song Don't Worry, Be Happy. Dogs. Seashells. Talking on the phone. Seashells. Shrimp. That's her initial. Her name is Sharon. House rules. Shrimp. Says simply pass away. She did. Glitter. I don't know why I put glitter on there. I don't know. But yeah, house rules. So that's funny. I have a story about this. I put house rules right there. When she would come over, she would go through the cabinet and find the glass at the very back of the cabinet. And one of the cabinets is full of stuff just for show, not for like using. And she'll try to use the cup. Mom, we don't use that cup. That cup is for looking at. That's the cup that I got the night of my wedding in Vegas. And it was like a $20 cocktail at a club or something. So I kept the cup. It's a cool cup. And so it's in the cabinet. We don't use it. And she always tried to use it. And Mom, we don't use that. And she would say, oh, you and your rules. Well, yeah, I don't go to your house and eat off the fine china, do I? You know? Anyway, there's more seashells. So this is the mom page. You and your rules. So he's getting a lot of packages. I like that. Santa Claus coming to town, you know, bringing packages. That might be it. Let me see. Yeah. And then, come on. There we go. And then in the back, it says you and success. Yeah. That says everything is one, everything is one, everything is one, everything is one. So that is what I have so far. And it'll get added to, you know, here and there. And that is all the books I have to show you. Quick break. Let's look at some gel prints I've done recently. Then I will put stuff in some of my books. That'll be fun, right? Right. I decided 40 because there's no chat that I can sync. So that was a flop off on some tissue, but still pretty cool. That's from the PMR Studio Stencil Tracery Jumbo. It's either Jumbo or Mega. I think it's Jumbo. So I thought that was pretty cool. This is one of my newer stamps. This is my In Stitches stamps. There's 3 different stitches. It looks like stitches. You can use it for a border. You can use it for a background. You can use it for whatever you want. Yeah. Oh, and here's that one. The stitches are just called V, X, and Dash. That's all it is. There's that. Oh, and on this one, I put my Becky's beads with it because the beads play very well with it. So I put it together. Okay, so I think some of these are ones that I made at the local meetup a few weeks ago. I don't know. Let's see. Looks like I labeled all of them, though. That's good. So this is my keyhole orifices stencil. It wasn't a long haul, but it was a short Becky haul. I just do like 4 or 5 layers so you can see all the colors. So you can see like the pink, purple, and blue in there. A little bit green. There's the keyhole orifices again. I don't know what I pulled this with. Maybe gold. But I did kind of a shadow technique behind it. So the original keyholes have like a border, but then the shadow of it doesn't. Yeah. So this is Screwy Circles by Paula Keen and Wavy Rings and Pearls, which is an in-house PMR studio design. So that's fun. I'm going to get a drink while you look at this one. Stay hydrated, kids. So this is Screwy Circles again by Paula. Rattan Wicker Style 4 by PMR Studio. So I did it this way, and then I turned it that way, or maybe I shifted it over. But yeah, it looks like they're woven between each other. Now this one's been around for a while, but I thought I'd show you. It's really cool. Sketchy Lines by Sophia Button. This one is video games. Hi, my friend Eddie Reyes. I like it. And that is also video games. This one was an accident that turned into something pretty cool. The silver you see here and the first layer of black in here didn't turn out so good because it didn't dry enough. But then I decided, okay, well, let's just go with it. And I did a ton of different layers with the same stencil, and I kind of turned it and flipped it, and it's all kind of just kind of an echo of itself. But I like it. It's grungy. This is Art Nouveau Style 1 by Rhonda Dona. And that's another short Becky haul. It looks like eyeballs in this part right here. So it's a lot of metallics and black, a couple different metallics, maybe bronze and silver. And I pulled it in bright fluorescent lime green. That's nice. Okay, so this, I don't even know if you're going to be able to see this on the screen. It's a lot of black. And I used silver ink and gold ink. It's like liquid ink. I don't know if I can find it right now. Anyway, no, I don't know where it is right now. But anyway, and it didn't dry. Even overnight, it didn't dry on the plate. So I just went with it. So if you can see like little blotchy, like splotches, that's what that is. And then I put a layer of black. I think I pulled it with silver. I might have pulled it with black. I don't know, but it's just dark. Yeah, I'm watching the screen. Yeah, you can see it. Yeah. I'm afraid to cut that up. I love it. This is one of my pan pastel prints with my keyhole orifices. This is old. I think I did it on a stream, though. I don't know why that's in this pile. So this is, I had a Christy Hartman night last week or a couple weeks ago. So this is Carrots by Christy Hartman through PM Artist Studio. I think it's cool. And there's more carrots. Isn't that fun? If you put some orange in there, that would almost be the color combo for this month. I know there's Payne's gray in here. There's like a gray blue. There's parchment color, like an off-white color. Kind of gothic carrots. Whoa, there's bright carrots. Christy is known for her flower designs. But she also enjoys gardening, and she has these carrots and she has peas. I think you'll see the peas in here too. I like it. It's just funky and fun. That's one of her new ones. Wood Rose. I believe that's Wood Rose. Didn't write that down. Honestly, I forgot what was in this pile, so I'm doing the best I can. Oh, there's more of the carrots, and it kind of messed up there, but you know, it's fine. You know what I can do? I can come back with my postage stamp punch and get just a little bit right there. So really, I mean, you can cut this off. You still have plenty of usable paper with some scraps down there for whatever. But I think the colors on this one are really cool. I like it. There's the Wood Rose again by Christy. These are all Christy. Christy Hartman. Oh, there's her peas. So it's metallic green. You can only see metallic if you like shimmer it like that. And I did kind of a drop shadow effect with it. That's cool. It's totally not my colors at all. It's like army green and like dark mustard ochre yellow. But I think it turned out really cool. Peapod Vines, I think it Peapod Vines, I believe, by Chrissy Hartman. That's for Wood Roses again. This one kind of looks like 3D glasses. Lots of iridescent colors in here, lots of transparent colors. I shifted it just a little bit to make it look kind of almost blurry, like not in focus. This one's special. I don't even know if you can see this one on the screen. We'll have to wait and see. It's dark color shift green. Yeah, you can almost see it. And it is the Tracery Jumbo Stencil, the same one as this, but it's black and it's dark green, and there's iridescent and color shift in there. And yeah, I think it's pretty cool. This one is Swish Splash Swirls, I believe, by Rhonda Dona. This is one of my favorite stencils by her. Love it. And I forgot what I do with. Oh, I think it's the same stencil in the green. I don't know if you can see the green. There's glitter in there too. Oh yeah, the camera hates that glitter. Anyway, it's not really that glittery. The camera just really picks it up. And oh, there's my avocados. Yeah. I didn't mean for this blurriness to happen, but it did, and I like it. So this is 2 of my 5x7 plates next to each other. I don't use my 5x7s too much anymore unless I'm teaching. But I decided just to do one big print on it because it's going to get cut up anyway. So I don't care if it's in 2 parts. So, oh, and then you guys have seen this probably. My pop dots in the background, and these are my AI people. So this is my latest little creation. So this has that girl in it. I cut out some of my warped stars from the stencil. I just put the stencil on a piece of paper, traced it, cut it out. So that's the shape. And then the print has my stencil of pop dots on there. Okay. This has my stencil of keyhole orifices on it. The background is a McCoy mashup I did with my warped stars and my music trellis. The thought bubble, the caption bubble, is a I think I actually call it speech bubbles. Anyway, that's my new stamps, and I'll show those to you in a second. I made some caption bubble stamps. That's one of them. On the back, I listed everything that's on there, and the print here is my avocados and more stars. I think it's cool. Let me get the stamps. They are right here. Are they here? I don't know. I should have got them out beforehand, shouldn't have I? Yeah, I should have. I'm not very prepared today, am I? No, I'm not. Okay, I growled. Okay, well, anyway. There's that one, and there's 2 more of them. That's going to bug me. Hang on just a second. I'm going to find them. Darn it, because I know they're here. I just got done. Here they are. Organizing my room, which means I can't find anything now. Because it's all in a very special place. There we go. There they are. So there's all 3 of them. So these are called caption bubbles. No, speech bubbles. Sorry. They're speech bubbles on pmartiststudio.com. And they're fun. If you stamp them on the gel plate, you're going to get the bubble like coming from this way because, you know, it's upside down. But anyway, so you can use them this way or that way, like the thought bubble coming from that side of their face or from that side of their face, whether you use it on paper or if you use it on the plate. On paper, it's going to be, you know, this shape. Oh, well, look at that. And then on the plate, you know, it'll be like a double negative. You put it like this, and then you pick it up, and it'll be like this. So anyway, my battery in my fan ran out, so I'm gonna put my battery in there so I can have a fan again because I'm hot. There we go. We're gonna turn low so you can't hear it. There we go. Awesome. So yeah, that's the new stamps. Fun. Put those back in here. Yeah, so I'm not going to promise a room tour, but once I get everything settled, I might take some pictures and post pictures of my room online somewhere. Because, yeah, my room hasn't looked so good in a long time. I just have a couple little piles to situate. And then it'll be, like, really cool. It was just so overwhelming. I couldn't do it myself. So I had somebody come over to help me straighten my room and organize things and make some sense of all this stuff. So, yeah. Okay. I've always wanted to have stations in here, and now I have stations. I have a table right here where I'm at right now for my gel printing, and I have my desk where I do most other things. And yeah. Okay. So let's play in this book a little bit. I'm gonna find a page. There we go. There's nothing on it. So I'll show you how I harvest and how it goes into the different stages of my process of how it gets to the book. Okay, let me get a drink here. Okay, so I have a bunch of cigar boxes, one for each stage, and let's put that one over here. So usually when I'm harvesting, I'm in the living room, just in front of the TV or whatever, and I'm cutting pictures out of magazines. And that's a glossy one. It's not going to like that. This is the one that I subscribe to just for collaging, because look at these pictures in here. They're so nice. And there's lots of different fonts that you can cut out and words, and just like, look at these pictures. So cool. So it was called Whalebone Magazine, but Flow Trip bought it out. And the magazine, it is not about any one thing. This one is the sheep issue. There was a music issue. There was a pizza issue, the cosmic issue. And they're all about like one thing throughout the magazine. So I guess this one's all about sheep. I haven't really read too much of it yet. But photo contest. There's a lot of QR codes that I can cut out for my QR code page. Oh, that's fun. That's a neat picture. Couch Surfing 101. See, that's a cool page. I can do a lot with that. But yeah, just all the cool pictures and words and images. Oh, he's cool. Yeah. Look at that. What was this? What was this? I saw something cool. Ooh. Yeah. So, oh, there's stars. Yeah. So this magazine is really cool. It comes out quarterly, I believe. Flow Trip. I love it. Good stuff. That is shiny though. Let's get this. This is part of an Oprah magazine. So, like I mentioned in the beginning, my friend CJ, who inspires me to do collages, he said that the Oprah magazine has a lot of cool stuff in it. And at first I was like, what? Oprah magazine? It sounds like any, women's magazine, whatever. He was right, though. There's lots of cool stuff in this magazine. I'm going to get out some scissors. All kinds of good stuff in this magazine. And it's good quality paper, too. It's not like all flimsy. So when I harvest, I like to go through every page. So first things first, I take off the cover and I rip the magazine into like thirds or fourths, depending on how big it is. And then I just cut off the spine, because this is easier than ripping each page out. So there you go. Let me get my trash can out. And okay, cool. So I go through every page, and I usually find something on every page that I like. If I don't, then I can use it for brayer offs when I'm gel printing. So like this page right here, you always look at both sides of it first. Okay, so right here are some numbers I can use for my number page, my in mass book. That's a neat picture of the bottle there. There's some nice lettering I can use. I was going to show you my my thing of letters. So this cigar box is words and letters. Words and letters that I can cut out. Oh, there's mouth. That I can cut out and make words with, like ransom style. Yeah. Guess I was going to put punctuation in there. Yeah. So words and stuff. And I designated this one for odd letters like Z and X and W and stuff that you don't see too often. Like I would cut this out and just put it in here. Because when you're looking for an odd number or letter, you don't want to be searching through the box for a half hour for an X. So if I have some in here, that'll help out. So there's my words. Not to be confused with my book that I have for my Slop book. So this is phrases that I'm going to use in there, like quotes and stuff. This one says, "Have a nice day. Look what we found. You're pre-approved." So these will be used as is in my Slop book, along with just a couple other things I found. My friend Barb drew that for me, and some images from children's books, and just random stuff that I want to put in my Slop book is here. These are good. If you haven't had those, you should try it. I got this at the dollar store. It was good. It says love. There's some leftover stars from the postcard I just did. So I'll put that in that book. And please try to control yourself, it says. Okay. So there's that box. I have everything in a box. Okay, so when I'm in the living room harvesting, I put my images in this box. And then when it gets so full, I separate this box into the other boxes. So I have a box for each book. So like I would put this in the Slop book because I want the word whimsy in my Slop book somewhere. This one is just random letters I can tear apart, so I can put that in my box I showed you. And like this will go in my book here. So I would put it in this box. This is all images that I am going to use in my big book. I'm collecting legs and feet. So yeah, this is all just stuff that I'm going to put in my big book eventually. I want to find a way to organize it by small pictures and big pictures, because I usually start out with a big picture and build the small pictures around it. So it like goes, you can like maximize what you can put on there. And I'm always digging through here to find little photos. So I'm going to try to organize those a little bit, I think. Okay, so that's that. We'll keep this out. We'll make a page with that. So, okay, so let's do some harvesting. So I look at both sides. I showed you what I like on that. Oh, it says by Paul Mitchell. That's cool. So on this page, there's not much I would use. I might use those letters if they're left over after I cut up the other side. Letters are always good. I don't always save just black and white letters because there's so many other good letters, and I really need to go through my letterbox and take out the boring ones because I have lots of other better ones. Okay, so I am going to cut this out. Sometimes I like fussy cut them, and sometimes I'll just kind of rough cut them like this. Or sometimes I'll just do a square, you know, just whatever I feel like, you know, the page should be. Let's see. I want these numbers for my number pages. And I'm just going to rough cut them right now, and I can cut them up better when they're ready to go in there. And normally if I was in the living room, I would just put them in this box and then sort them out into my number box later, which is here. This is for my in mass book. You're probably like, Becky, you have too much stuff. Yeah, it's true. I do. So this is for my in mass book. And within this box, I have to sort things out. Here's my book of Grumpy Cat with images of Grumpy Cat. And so there'll be a Grumpy Cat on every page. And then I have all my things for my different pages of my in mass book. Then here I have, this one has ampersands. This one is numbers. That one's barcodes, you know, and so on. So eyes, QR codes, things. Things and stuff. Stuff and things. Okay. So the images we cut out, I'm just going to put in this box. And I don't know if we'll necessarily use those images tonight or not, but, you know, we're just doing some harvesting. Let me get a drink. You don't know how much it bothers me that there's no chat. I'm glad that the audio and video seems to be doing good, though. I guess I'll find out when I watch it back later. Okay, so, I was always private. That's fun. I'm going to keep that. About my life. I'm using more personal material now. I want to be brave and honest. I'm just going to keep the part that says I was always private. That's good. The calculator I like. Ooh, the safe. That's good. On the side. You always got to look at both sides. Who they want to be. The kids are dedicated to figuring out who they want to be. Again, I'm just going to keep the part that says who they want to be. So that's fun. There's not really too much on this page. But we are going to cut out. Uh-oh. Yeah, it's fine. I cut off part of the W. It's fine. So I'll just keep that. And then this can be saved for letters. It's just black and white letters, so I might not save it. We'll see. And then on this side, boop. Cool. So that'll probably go in my Slop book somehow. I like this safe. So I'm going to cut that out. I'm just going to put it in my box and I'll cut around it better later. I'm just saving it. And there's that. Ooh. Okay. So this, save 40% of a lot of numbers here. I'm going to save that. What's on this side? Oh, it's Dr. Phil. Yeah, I don't really care about keeping him too much. If it's left, though, I'll probably save his eyes. Because those are good eyes to save. So those letters are good. But there's better stuff on this side. So, once a mommy, always a mommy. Yep, that's true. I like this little feather in the flower. So keep that. And I like the numbers. So keep that. Ooh, it says .com. Remember, that was one of my things for the In Mass book. It says .com. So I'll save that. Then also another thing for my In Mass book was this. These are everywhere. You don't know they're everywhere until you start looking for them. They're everywhere. So I'll keep that. And I'll sort those out later. Okay, so now I have everything I want here. So whatever's left on this side, I can have his eyes. Sorry, Dr. Phil, we're going to cut off your face. Oh, no, I have 2 pages here, don't I? Eyes. I was cutting 2 pages. Oh, no. Oh, no. Yeah, I could keep those letters, but they're kind of boring. We'll see. Her eyes are good. Yeah, I accidentally grabbed 2 pages. I hate it when that happens. So yeah, so in eyes I like to get real close. So not even eyebrows sometimes, just eyes. There we go. Just eyes. Oh, she has eyes too. And if I really wanted to, I could save her hair here for a good like background part of my color book if I'm doing like a tan page, like an off-white page. These letters aren't very good, but I do want the question mark because punctuation isn't as easy to find as you'd think. And if this word had like a 0, X or something in it, I would save that too. But it does not. So yeah, I think that is good. Okay, and if these pages that I'm done with are full enough, like they're big enough, still like this one, I'll save this for a brayer off with my gel printing. Ooh, okay, so here's some clothes. That's fun. And then, okay, that's the one. That's the one that had 2 pages sticking together. I like this butterfly shirt, but it's like already cut a little bit, but that's totally fine. There we go. Now it's got cut. And I can go around this better later, and that's fun. And I like this lime green shirt up here too. This would be good on like a lime green page of my color book. And it doesn't matter that that's over it because I can always take another image and put it right there, and now it's good as new. So that's that. And I like these letters. These letters are fun. So I'll cut that apart, use it for letters, especially the V. Can't find V's too much. But if you need a V and you can't find one, you can always turn a W into a V. Just cut up the W. Oh, a little butterfly. Butterfly. Doot, 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 doot. There we go. Yeah. Makeup. I don't wear makeup. I just don't. I used to. But I just don't. Okay, let's see. I'm only going to do a few more pages, then we'll start gluing. I know it's going to get boring. I just want to just see how I use something on almost every page. So this would be good for my color book, like on a red page. So I can save that. The purple letters right here. I like these purple letters, so I'll save that. And yeah, there's not really anything else on here that I would keep. Oh, most outrageous pigments. That's good. So I'm going to save just that, and that'll be a fun little something somewhere. There we go. Cool. One more page, and then we will put this away. So at the library, the magazines are 10 cents. At the thrift shop, they're 25 cents. The library across town, they are free. So yeah, magazines are all around. And I also use junk mail. What is this? Junk mail, food packaging, whatever. What is this? Was this like a perfume sample or something? Why is this? Wow. Okay. That's weird. I like these flowers. I could go around these and fussy cut them later. Use them in this book or in my color book for a pink thing. Let's see. I could use her face for a stamp. Where's my stamp? Stamp. Here's my stamp. And then I can put this in here. Oh, but I like those flowers too. You know, I could use these flowers and I can use that. There you go. Use those flowers. And she's still there. Okay, I want her eyes. She's wearing red lipstick. I would keep her lips too, but we're just going to keep her eyes. There we go. Okay, so the thing about the stamp punch is you got to get really close to what you're doing. So you just line it up to however you want to do it. There we go. Oh, stay in there, dude. There we go. There we go. It's so fun. I'm a nerd. I don't know. Last night I was up until like 2 o'clock just punching gel prints and punching pictures, and you know, like even some of the pages I threw in the trash could probably make some cool stamps. Let's see. Oh, those are pretty. I'm gonna save those. I bet this would make a cool stamp right here. There we go. It's like purple in different colors. Sometimes you can tell what was in the image and sometimes you can't. But that's the cool thing about it. Oh, just for me. I'm going to keep that. It says just for me. Boop. There we go. Okay. Now, so I use pretty much the page, you know, because I have so many books going that, you know, something will fit almost anywhere, you know. So, okay, let me put that up. And let me get a drink. So sometimes I would sit down and just make a whole layout. Tonight, for the sake of time, we have about 20 more minutes. I'm going to get off here. I'm just going to do a couple things in here, just kind of randomly wherever I think it would look good. Yeah, let's put it there. Glue stick, glue stick, glue stick. Usually I have glue sticks in all my boxes, but I know there's one in here, so I'll use that one. The This is my favorite brand of glue stick. I also use the Elmer's, but I like this one best. Only thing I don't like about this is it dries kind of fast. But anyway, so sometimes I like to leave the edges of my image up. So if I want to like tuck this behind her, I could. But I didn't do that here. So we're going to have to put her over that. But yeah, I don't come up right up to the edge usually. Like on this, I'm not going to glue the edge. So if I wanted to put something under her, I totally could. I could come along and like put something like that if I wanted to, because I didn't do, you know, the edge. So there's that. Let's do a couple more images. Let's see what we have in here. What is in Becky's box? The world wants to know. Ooh, it's a gecko. As a crested gecko. So cute. And that's from a birthday card my boss gave me. Let's see. Oh, she's fun. Let's put her in there somewhere. And yarn. Flowers. We'll do some flowers. Oh, that's a fun one. Some donuts with cereal on them. And look at this, everybody. This is the coolest image ever. The light shining on it. It's a tentacle, like from a octopus or something. It's so cool. I'm gonna put that somewhere special. I don't know when we put that yet. There's that. Okay, so we'll do those images. And then we can put some in the stamp book. Okay, so what do we got? Flowers, heads, donuts, lady, and a lizard. I kind of like the gecko, not lizard. I kind of like him right here. So we'll do him on this page. Let's see. Right here. There we go. Okay, so let's find a place where she should go. Let's see. Or these flowers. Let's keep these flowers in mind too. Let's see. Yeah, let's put her right there next to the Rubik's Cube. That's fun. Zoop. There you go. I will name her Susan. Okay, so let's see. Flowers. Ooh, that would go pretty right there. Let's see. Ooh. Maybe. Well, it says 42 there too. I like the number 42. Maybe. Let's see. And it's just that random. Oh, this would go good here. Let's put that there. I don't really put a lot of thought into it. This is just a whatever book. Here we go. Okay, so we have the cookies and we have the flowers still. The cookies might have to go on their own page because they're going to take up a lot of space. Ooh, the flowers go good here. See, kind of matches the colors on that page. Or even here. Nah, like over here. Yeah. We'll do that. There we go. And I think we're going to find a brand new page for the cookies, or the donuts, whatever they are. Because they're going to take up a lot of space. A lot of space. Here we go. Now I'm going to leave this blank because I want to do more flowers there. Let's see. Here. It ain't going to rain no more. Here. There. We'll put there. This is a big page. And again, I'm not putting it to the edge. I'm putting it like a ½ inch away from the edge in case I want to put anything else under it, like tuck it under it and kind of layer it with it. There we go. Cool. So that's basically how I do this book. I just kind of pick out some cool images and decide where they go. And that's that. Let me get out my stamp book and we'll do a little bit in that too. Normally I would have you guys vote if you want to see my stamp book or maybe my Slop book, but there's no chat because Becky didn't set it up right. Oh well. Whatever. Just go with it, Becky. Just go with it. And what's that? I don't know what that is. Okay. Oh, I found some stuff in the box, so maybe I wanted to cut this up or stamp this too. It's a cool building. Leaning Tower of Pizza. Yeah, let's do this one. Go right there. I like this stamp because you can see exactly where you're putting it. Let's see, we could do that. We could do the bottom of the building. Like the bottom of the building. That's fun. And then we could do one over here too. There we go. Oh, that one's even better. The back of it is even better. There we go. Cool. We did a couple of stamps. Oh, there's a cool part here too. There we go. Cool. I'll throw that away. Okay. Well, that's a cool little bit too. Maybe I'll save that. I'll save that with my little tidbits that I can put like between the stamps. That'll be fun. These, I know somebody sent me this one. I don't know who sent me that little piece. Somebody said to me in Happy Mail. I do a lot of mail art swaps. If you ever want to swap trading cards, artist trading cards, let me know. I'm almost always up for a swap. Okay. No, stay over there. Okay, so let's see what we want to do. Let's see. Find the next page. There we are. Okay, now let's see. Should we do a theme? Should we do colors? Should we just do random? I don't know because there's no chat. It really bugs me. It really bugs me. Let's just take some out of here and we'll decide what we think looks good. There's lipstick. Isn't that cool? I thought that was a neat one. It makes you look at magazines differently. Like, oh, that's a cool picture. This one's from a children's book that was really cool, illustrated. Like I said, there's like 4 little libraries in our neighborhood, 4 or 5 of them in our neighborhood. And so I'm always trading books with the free little libraries. Children's books have some really cool images. You can either use them for collage or trading cards or whatever. This is a bead catalog that somebody sent to our workplace, and we said, no, thank you. Lemon. There's Barb. Cute Barb. Let's see. There's that face that we just cut out. There's a keyhole for my keyhole orifices. I like that. That. Some music. Oh, there's part of a chicken. Paula Keen has her chicken stamps as part of one. And that's just on a fast food bag. I did that on it. Oh, that's cool. I don't know what that is. Okay, so let's see. What should we do? I'm kind of feeling these colors, like just the mid-tones, whatever. And we'll mix it up, maybe. I don't know. These 3 came from the same thing. So maybe we'll put these going diagonal from each other. Maybe. I'm just kind of playing around now. Normally I would do a giveaway, but can't do that today with no chat. Yeah. Bum, bum, bum. Oh, that one's neat looking. I think this was from a postcard from Ranger. Like a sales postcard or something. That's a gel print. Bum, 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 bum. Let's see. That one's cool. Okay, that one goes with it. Not sure if that goes or not. This one that we did just goes. I don't know if that goes or not, but we'll consider it. Silver. That's nice. This is a can of soda. Battery. Oh, no. This side, it's a camera. I don't think that one goes too much. That might go. Maybe not. Let's see. These are cool. There's this one. There's one that says MTV. I think one says like HBO. So those are cool. That one might go. We'll see. That one might go. That's a brayer off. Don't throw away your scraps. You might use them for something cool. That might be good in there. Maybe. We'll see. Here is some pasta. Oh, and some words. I think I cut out the pasta. Pink. There's a tree. Yeah, this comes in really handy when I'm trying to figure out like what to punch, because you can hold it over your image and like picture this. You can do the bear's face, or you can do that face. You can do the word, the one that says we, us. You could do the ST. You could do win. You know, just does it fit? Fits if you go like that. You know, just the little things on here. You can move it around and see. Oh, there's a giraffe. See, that's cool. So you can just move it around and see what you want to do with it. So that's cool. Oh, that's a cool one. The hot stones on her back. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. Oh, and this one's a good one too. This size face is perfect. She's eating popcorn. We're going to get her too. Where's my stamp? I put it away. What did I do that for? What did I do that for? There we go. There she is. I got bored and started drawing my hand today. Sorry. Yeah. Free. I'm going to cut that out too. I'm collecting words like free, act now. And there's more, like just like propaganda words like that. I'm saving those. Okay. We'll set that over there for now. I'm sure I'm going to cut that out more. I wanted to do the hot stones on her back. I think I just cut through a couple pages. That's okay. Ooh, butterfly. There we go. Got 3 of them in there. Cool. Okay. Squirrel. Okie dokie. So there's my popcorn. That one might go with what I'm doing. Okay, I'm going to throw this one out. Ooh, fluorescent. Neon. Bright colors. Da, 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 da. That was a stencil I made, and it didn't turn out the way I wanted it to, so it's no longer a stencil, but I made a couple prints of it, and it was cool. Tomato. Okay. Okay, I think we're good. Let's work with what we have here. So, glue stick. I saw people using like a little Xyron machine to make these into stickers, but the problem with that is that the sticky part, it goes like in the little divots of the stamp thing, and then you have like more sticky than you wanted, and that's no good, right? No, that's not good. Okay, now I want to put these diagonal from each other, so let's start with that. Okay, we'll put this one right in the center. There we go. And that one. That'll go. Yeah, let's put them close to each other. That'll work. Let's see. This is where I use my tweezers. If it needs to go in a special spot. There we go. Let's see. Let's put the hot stones maybe there. And the lemon. No, there's lemon there, so we have to have this like over here somewhere. Maybe this will go here. Yeah, let's do that. Boop. There we go. And that one. I'm just putting glue on the center of the stamp because the whole thing doesn't need to have glue on it. If it comes up, I can put more later. But there you go. Oh, that one's not down yet. Let's see. I'm going to put it this way. Right there. Then maybe I'll do one more right there, and the page will be done, I think. So I have music notes. I have that silver. I don't think I want the solid silver. Should we do that? I think that's good. The music notes. I don't think the music notes will go in there. Yeah. Now, see, if I was picky and I was measuring, this would be in the center of the page. But, you know, there's not a lot of measuring that goes on around here. So it's a lot more centered towards the top of the page. And there's more down there, but whatever. So that's that. Isn't that fun? And like each page is going to be like a different little layout. I haven't decided yet if I'm going to do like some stamping around it or like little doodles or I don't know. But so that's fun. And now Becky has to put all these back in the box. I was going to do a page in my Slop book tonight, but it is getting towards time for me to get off of here. And I don't want to be rushed. So maybe next time I will do a page in my Slop book, which is this one. This one's fun. I try to tell myself to just be random and whatever in this book. It can look like a 5-year-old did it. It's fine. Nobody has to like it, not even myself. But it just do it. It's fun. Just do something. It's paper. Whatever. So, yeah. And that's why I save the letters, so I can do stuff like that. Little kiwi guy. Yeah. So that's that. Well, I'm glad that you guys tuned in. Thank you for tuning in. I know it's kind of late in the evening. And thank you to those who are watching the replay. I'm so sorry there's not chat. Somehow it got turned on children's settings, apparently. But I have a new internet set up, and I'm seeing if this is faster and better. Because I know a lot of my previous live streams are not the best quality. So we're playing around until something works. So please let me know in the comments below if the image quality, my audio quality, if it's good or bad or almost there. Let me some feedback. Don't be afraid to be rude. Just like tell me what you think of the quality of the video, the audio, because I need to know these things if I'm going to get better. So otherwise, stay hydrated and live long and prosper. Bye.